Alright, welcome back. Let's go get this new upgrade we've got on the crew deck. We've got an email. Let's check it out. What does Glyph have for us?
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
The Intel terminal? Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Okay, yeah. To avoid the risk of indoctrination, remote drones have been sent to study the salvaged remains of a Reaper Destroyer. Okay, we found one of those planets. The drones can dig under the outer hull, scanning circuits for technology that will increase the speed at which tech, biotic, and combat abilities can be fired. Alternatively, the Council has offered a Citadel-wide merchant discount for choosing the safer option and demolishing the remains. What? Okay. This is important choice, I'm thinking. Well, not that important, but financially important maybe. To avoid the risk of indoctrination, remote drones, have been sent to study the salvaged remains of a Reaper Destroyer. The drones can dig under the outer hull, scanning circuits for technology that will increase the speed at which tech, biotic, combat abilities can be fired. Alternatively, the Council has offered... Okay, this is just... Well, I barely use them. I just shoot my gun. Otherwise, it'll give me... The Council offered a Citadel-wide merchant discount for choosing the safer option, demolishing the remains. Power cooldown bonus 5% or score discount bonus 5%. Well, give me a 5%. I mean, I get a lot of money. In the last game, I didn't get a lot of money though. I have only 64,000. The 5% discount will help me a lot. You know what? Give me a score discount bonus. Accept. You might think it's not that cool.
Hello again.
But score discount bonus, it'll help. Especially with the big ticket items. It is Citadel wide, so even the what the hell do you call it? The requisitions, I forget the name.
Commander.
Spectre acquisitions part, the one with all the best stuff. Even that's gonna have us getting an upgrade. Okay, where the hell am I going? Priority or Shrike Abyssal. Okay, if I can find Shrike Abyssal, then that's where we're going. Okay, do not exit. Resume. Thank you. Let's jump. Okay, Shrike Abyssal. This is Sigun's Cradle, 100% done. Hades Gamma, Kite's Nest, Exodus Cluster, Anos Basin. What the hell is that Anos Basin? Let's go there. Apparently there's no Reapers there, by the way. We'll see if there are any Reapers or what the hell's going on. There's a planet here. Potato, a carbonic earth asteroid, became notable for element 0 deposits. The deposits, which indicate it was an extrasolar capture, were discovered by the Solarians shortly before they found the mass relay in the Pranash system. Naturally, all element 0 was mined out long ago. The asteroid is named for the clan of Peteo II Gion Mal Enste Dut Solman Amar, known to humans as Aman Solum. This shy, retiring eccentric was an undergraduate when more important archaeologists passed off the first ESO deposits to him. He ran the faithful test that discovered its mass-affecting properties. Okay. For 3 centuries after his death, rival clans fought for credit for the discovery, but the truth won out of it in the academic war. Well, what we think is the truth anyway. We'll scan the asteroid field. You never know what you might find. There's a fuel depot right here though. Fuel depot. Oh yeah, full. I guess if we go to the Alliance. Not the Alliance, what do you call it? The Citadel. I guess did you fill your thing for it? Nothing in the asteroid belt, huh? Alright. You got Saradrill. Surkush's sister planet is in a weak hothouse state. When retaining enough carbon dioxide and monoxide to form an atmosphere thicker than a garden world's but thinner than a true hothouse like Venus. In the early days of Solarian space exploration, the species saw mining the planet as an engineering challenge. When the Solarians made contact with the Asari, the robo-mining industry developed for planets like Hadari quickly became the galactic standard. The planet is named for the Saradil clan, specifically the Salarian Delatris, Saradil, blah blah blah, Saradil 2, Sauron, Mal, Nia, Pa, Tor, Nura, who sponsored the first manned mission to the planet. In antiquity, the planet was named for various gods, as well as the astronomer who first classified it as a planet rather than a star. But Nura's political machinations won out, and the planet now bears her clan's name on all Salarian standard star maps. Alright. Well, there's nothing there. We also have Draggle, which is like tiny as hell. A tiny rock planet, Draggle is notable for its status as a strategic reserve of heavy metals. It has become warmed slightly by a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but otherwise remains hostile to life. In the clandestine fashion typical of Salarians, a military outpost orbits the planet but does not appear on Alliance star maps. For Saradril, Draggle is named for the maternal clan that sent the first manned mission to the planet's surface. However, a thriving minority from the Siler clan, who sent the first manned mission to orbit the planet, insists to this day that their landing attempts were sabotaged by the Draggles and the planet should bear their name. Relations between two clans remain tense. Now we're naming rights. Surkesh. The Salarian homeworld, oh, this is the homeworld, has been likened to the jungles of Earth, pretty to look at, teeming with life, uncomfortable to live in, and dangerous to the unwary. The technophilic Salarians had significant population and waste problems early in the development of the society. They also embraced social situations just as quickly, and through complex breeding rules, Surkesh now maintains a crowded but sustainable population. The planet tends to be wetter than Earth, and Salarian cities spare no expense to collect and provide fresh water, as one might expect from an amphibious species. Due to Surkesh's location in the galaxy far from dark space, it has yet to be invaded by the Reapers, but its rulers are all too aware that they are in the path of attack. Because they could not strike the first blow, as their military doctrine suggests, many already consider their forces at a severe disadvantage. 10.3 billion people, huh? That's why we have nothing here. And there's a fuel depot. And we have Halagus. Space investors are fond of saying you can't exhaust a gas giant, but the Salarians have certainly tried. Halagus is home to a thriving community of robo-miners and those who work in helium-3 collection and refinement. More than 16 of Halagus's more metallic moons have been settled. The giant bears the name of the Halagus Corporation, which combines the best effort of several Salarian clans, which combined the best efforts of manufacturing and advanced shielding necessary to colonize the planet's moons. The planet's magnetosphere retains massive amount of radioactive ions from Pranash, the system star. Because of this, the cities on the moons are subsurface, protected from lethal radiation levels by shielding and thick layers of rock. Halagus was bought out centuries ago, but the name endures as a symbol of Salarian innovation and cooperation. So that's why there's nothing here. This is the Salarian homeworld. Alright. And there's nothing on the side. Okay. That's why there's nothing here. Exodus cluster, Kite's Nest. Let's go to Kite's Nest. Why not? It's here. Harsa.
I found something.
Edie found something. And the Reapers also. Oh. Okay. Verush. Verush is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Batarian monarch whose empire spanned continents. He had such a penchant for mating that 0.6% of modern Batarians claim to trace their lineage to him. Only 0.6 though. The planet's moons are named after his many recognized wives. The largest, Bira, concealed Prothean ruins that helped the Batarians develop FTL travel. It is a Batarian point of pride that since the ruins were damaged by earthquakes, they had less information to go on than the other spacefaring species. Okay, so they are like, oh yeah, it was harder for us than for you. The Reapers have destroyed all obvious military outposts in Verush's orbit. The Batarians' notorious secrecy, however, may have allowed concealed subterranean facilities on Verush's moons to survive. Well, there's something here, so we'll take it. What? Intel weapon upgrade kit. Really? Come on, man. A weapon upgrade kit. That's all you got. Skepesis. It's a relatively large rock and ice planet known for its deposits of magnetically active periclash with interfaces with some starship scans. Conspiracy theories and pulp adventure claim that secret fortresses are concealed under the ice. The Reaper invasion force appears to have passed the planet by, which is likely the only insight that organics will ever have into Reaper's literary taste. They don't care about literacy. There is another planet. Well, not planet, but you know what I mean. Before the Reapers come. Ilium, a tiny rock and ice planet that is now missing much of its ice. Ilium was part of a grand project by a hegemony dictator known as Gerbos the Mad. His aim was to drop enormous chunks of Ilium's ice on the surfaces of otherwise uninhabitable desert planets in the hopes of creating sustainable lakes and seas. That sounds dumb. By either heads, and he pointed out that diverting a comet was more plausible, but Gebosh executed those who disagreed with him. Gebosh's career was surprisingly long, given his loose grip on reality, mostly because his projects employed large number of Batarians. Today, Ilum lies abandoned. Hegemony spy drones still orbit the planet, but it's doubtful anyone on Kershan is paying attention to what data they send back. Alright, before they come in. This is the home planet. Kershan is the Batarian homeworld. Is wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Batarian propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profit somewhat, Citadel's actions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorist action other than the wars of its heyday centuries ago. The Reapers will likely be the death blow to the empire. To that empire, almost no information has escaped Kershan since the Reapers destroyed the Com buoy, but Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among the commoners. The resistance has created bond. Okay. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain new Batarian society. Maybe. Let's see what we can get though. Whoever is here can help us out maybe. Some good assets. Journal updated. Citadel Pillars of Strength. Is that it? Artifacts. Pillar of Strength. What am I going to do with that? Okay, we got one more. Dreza. A dwarf planet. Dreza was explored in the beginnings of the Batarian space age and mined for its unusual occurrences of uranium, which was rare on Kershan. Whether the planet has been completely mined out is unclear. Accurate data on the planet was lost after a power struggle within the Batarian government. The Reaper attack has further worsened the information flow. And quick, investigate this. Wreckage, a fuel depot. Give us fuel. We got everything. Go.
Evasion successful.
We gotta go back there. But for now, we're safe until we go to Untrail for now. Untrail.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, right here. The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. We got fuel. Here. It's okay, there's a lot of Reapers here. Adek. Adek is a brutally hot and wet garden world covered with molds and lichen analogues. It has many viruses and bacteria lethal to Batarian physiology. The hegemony colonized Adek early in its expansion, but few of the colonists wanted to stay. The result was domination by a class of landed slave owners. A small cadre of well-paid engineers and skilled laborers kept the planet's mechs and infrastructure functioning. Alliance estimates put the planet's Batarian population at just over 6 million, but that number has actually fallen since the Reaper invasion. Well, there's something here. So let's grab it. Whatever it is. Just credits. Slave money? I suppose. We got everything here. Okay. Kloss. Kloss is a rock planet with almost no atmosphere to speak of. Consequently, the planet retains fairly little heat considering how close it orbits to an energetic star. The relatively mild temperature made Kolos attractive for robo-mining, with an emphasis on platinum. The plant also has abundance of sodium oxide used in the manufacture of lye, but profit margins on that compound are thin by comparison. The Reapers have destroyed the orbital station surrounding Kloss and cut the strands of the space elevators that earlier generations of Batarian used to transport goods to orbit. No more platinum for you guys. And Eska. According to Batarian propaganda, the Batarian population exceeds the council races. The Batarian military is the most powerful, and the Batarians' unlivable hothouse planets are the hottest and most unlivable. Their best proof of their last point is Eska, which closely orbits the scorching yellow-white star Untrel. Eska's nitrogen-heavy atmosphere might once have held oxygen, but if so, it burnt off long ago. Even robo-miners don't care for Eska, although some modern mining equipment can withstand the heat. The machinery still gets stuck in the soup of molten light metal on the planet's surface. Reaper presence near Eska seems light. Scans reveal wreckage orbiting the planet, likely destroyed hegemony surveillance drones. Hello, Reapers. Just gonna pass you by if you don't mind. There's
Reapers
nothing
eluded.
here. And Kite's nest is completely done. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of the Batarian's homeworld. Yeah. I know you're angry and all that, but I gotta
Faster than
leave.
light jump successful.
I'm gonna go to Hades Gamma Cluster. Reapers are so pissed.
I found something.
Obviously. Fuel. Wait, that's half of everything? And there's Cacus, Variana, Dis, and Plutus. Okay. Akigo. During the initial survey of the Anatrius systems, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of Akiko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. Akiko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Alright. And this is the last stuff here. At Trebin. Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances have prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The Soviet team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. And now the Reapers. Not to mention. Are we gonna get the whole team? Just money, huh? 10,000 credits. It's something. Edmos. Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Treban's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 refinery facility for the system will be set up here. And why not on this one? Because this is closer, I guess. Ploba. Ploba is the second and by far the larger of Acterance's two gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures. Deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer, and adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Phoba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with the crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the giant's lower atmosphere. Why send a crew though? Send drones, dude. The drones get destroyed, it's expensive, but who cares? They're drones. That's why they're there. Vemel. Vemel is an enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Minus 61 degrees Celsius, huh? It's not horribly bad for some places I've seen. Hunador. Hunador is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes, though no such activity is currently evident. Alright, let's go to this. Okay, 22% assets, so there's a lot of stuff here. There's 4 other places to go. Let's go to Plutus. Big scan. Do you see the amount of Reaper alertness that just popped up? Vayaria. Vayaria is a huge hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of methane. That's it. That's all we know about it. We also got Non-Newell. Though one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Non-Newell has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus, not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from its many volcanoes as an atmosphere. Nonule is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Nonule is a secondary source of element zero, coalesced around a large chunk of EZO ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes, so it's a bad place to be. Don't go there. Clocaris. Clocaris is a modest rock planet roughly the size of Mars. It has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of silicate rock with deposits of aluminum and other light metals. Clocaris has a very weak magnetic field. In addition to very high levels of solar radiation, it is not suitable for mass effect drive discharge operations. Alright, we also have Mydilda. Mydla is a terrestrial planet with light atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is hot and mainly composed of magnesia with deposits of sulfur. Over a dozen volcanoes are currently erupting across the surface. So it's all volcanic stuff here.
Signal confirmed.
Confirmed. Place. Get it. Scan this place. It's got some element zero. Secondary source of element zero planet. Grab it. Special Op Team Zeta. Look at that. Run. Get out of there.
Invasion successful.
100%. And I'm going back because I'm dumb. Maybe. I also gotta read the thing of Mingito. Mingito is a sun-baked wasteland of sodium, chlorates, and radioactives. Its relatively light mass has left it tidally locked to the star Plutus, with a dayside hot pole and a nightside cold pole. The powerful solar winds have stripped most of the atmosphere away. Go! What are you doing, dude?
Reapers eluded.
Yes, suck on that, Reapers. I'm going to this. Alright, scan. Nearum. Nearum is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of basaltic rock. Its most prominent feature is the Elos Rift Valley, a long volcanic diversion zone that stretches across half of the northern hemisphere. Does it have a population? Not that I can see. Yeah. 100 million Reapers. Grimmar is an icy terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of frozen ammonia with deposits of tin and other light metals. When exposed to sunlight, Grimmar's ammonia can melt, forming equatorial seas of the toxic chemical. This has allowed a profusion of simple fungus and lichens to evolve in the low energy environment. A byproduct of their metabolism causes them to glow very faintly. While the light of an individual is insignificant, large patches can seem to reinforce the light of one another and are visible from space. Okay.
I found something.
Fuel. Wreckage of fuel. But there is more. It's right here. Clensal. Clensal is a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test boats to claim the system for humanity. But Kensal had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly bundugu. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting place for criminals. Some mining equipment, maybe? What are you going to get from here? Okay, right here. What is it? Money. Bye-bye.
Faster than light jump successful.
Hello again. Okay, bye-bye. They get faster, huh?
Evasion successful.
Quick. Okay. Zhartar. It's a terrestrial world with a rich atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is hot, primarily composed of unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of aluminium, magnesium, and other light metals can be found. Jitar is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. Reaper? The Leviathan was found in the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team and estimated to be nearly a billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied that the Leviathan existed at all, and more vocationally when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. So they have a Reaper. No, bye-bye.
Reapers eluded.
Go. Quick. Resha is a standard hydrogen helium gas dam with traces of sodium and ammonium in its atmosphere. I think I'm dead. During the brief gold rush to Kensal, few companies established an infrastructure for helium-3 skimming and deuterium mining on Resha's icy moons. When Kreshel proved to be less wealthy than expected, the facilities were stripped for parts and abandoned. I jumped away! I was away! Dude. Okay, I don't need to go anywhere then. Alright, I'm done. Alright, let's go to Farantia and we'll finish this before the end of the episode. Hades, Gamma. Unless I run out of fuel and die. That could also happen. Okay, Reapers are being allowed. I was like, no Reapers, huh? Tungshangon. Tungshangon is a hydrogen helium gas giant traces of chlorine and hydrogen in its atmosphere. It has an unusually small number of moons for a gas giant, a mere 7. This is likely due to the star capturing the majority of the mass during the nebular collapse that created the system. Okay. The star is too close. It is right next door. Does that make sense? Neptune. The rare combination of features. Neptune is of particular interest to the scientific community. Neptune is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. As with all the worlds of Arena, the surface is scorching hot. The crust mainly consists of silicates laced with iron. And we have Juntama. Juntama is a small broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by the powerful solar wind from the star Farantia. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farantia. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Junatuma with transponders turned off. While an Alliance patrol attempted to pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals along the Ashani Ishtar shipping lane.
Signal confirmed.
Yep, there's something here for sure. Maybe an Alliance ship. What do we got? What is it? Alliance frigate Argon count. That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna kill me, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead, dude. But this is good.
Signal confirmed.
We can investigate this, get the fuel, enter orbit, start the scanner, grab the ship, it's an entire frigate, and then just pop out.
Faster than light jump successful.
War asset updated. Alliance first fleet. Oh, is that the first fleet back at full strength now? I don't know, but we got one last system here. We got Cacus. Oh wow. Isn't this already, wasn't the same name already used somewhere else? Farangor? A large but low density terrestrial world, Farangor is generally believed to consist mainly of water ice. Occasional upwelling of metals caused by the interacting tidal forces of several large moons suggest the core is small but extremely dense. Farangor has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of dark carbon-laced water ice. 13 years ago, Farangor's grim surface color and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Risa Urvisen to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to this blackwater system every year. Well, nothing. Okay, guys, chill out, Reapers. Then we got Triarmus. Triarmus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a powerful magnetic field, making a popular discharge site for freighters working the Ansarish-Itar shipping route. It is popular enough, in fact, that Korean ships can often be found loitering in orbit, selling the freighters' crews cheap refreshments, salvage, and odd craftworks assembled by the children. Really, the Koreans are better than that. I don't know. There are no ships in orbit at present, however. Or are they? No, they're not.
I found something.
You found something? I gotta check it out, quick. Chohei. Chohei is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminium with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chohei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Chohei's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Citra Foundation has established a research outpost on Chohei to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohei, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Okay. You're gonna get a research team or data, or maybe something about these species can be used? Nope, just money. Boring money. Nothing here, but we'll look at it anyway. Zerator, an enigmatic terrestrial planet. Zerator has a hazy atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of calcium with deposits of sodium. 3 times in the last century, ships stopping to discharge at tremors have reported geometric patterns of lights on the dark side of Zerator. Attempts at closer investigation provide fruitless. Fruitless. The lights disappear when ships approach the inner system. And you sure there's nothing here? Bye-bye.
Evasion successful.
I'm back. Scanning.
Reapers eluded.
Bye-bye.
Faster than light jump successful.
Back. Am I annoying you yet? Where the
Evasion
hell?
Successful. Reapers eluded.
Okay. Have I checked out this planet? There it is.
Faster than light jump successful.
Go, 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 go. Yo, I need a better like stopping point. There you go. Now spawn me in right here. There you go. Investigate. It's a bunch of fuel. Do not
Reapers
grab
eluded.
me. Okay, well, I'm backing
Faster
out.
than light jump successful.
There you go. That's better. That's better. Did I look at this planet? I don't think I did. Yeah. Zemari is a small, airless, crater terrestrial, lifeless rock quite similar to Luna. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silicates, though one hemisphere has several seas of dark basaltic rock. That's fine. Now we will leave.
Evasion successful.
Hades Gamma is done. We got a lot of good stuff. Now we head back here. The Reapers aren't even alerted here. Look at that. And then we can leave Hades Gamma, just like we did with Kite's Nest and the Exodus. Did we go to Stickin's Cradle? We did. Wow, we go through there, but we can't go there. Okay, well, all that's left now is this place. So let's go rescue a Primarch then, shall we? At least we'll jump there and then I'll check the war table. Then we can go in there next time. Yeah, get me out of here. You got something?
Commander.
Some emails? Nope. What are you walking around for?
Commander Shepard.
That's me. I'm Commander Shepard. Now, the war table should have a lot of new stuff. I just got like a lot of stuff. 880 now. Very poor still. But come on, look at this. The 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of special forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles such as the Skillian Blitz and First Contact War run harsh training sets in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach or any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert one week, crawling through jungles the next. Updated. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta, are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications in hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their enthusiasm. Admiral Hackett dispatched Marines to the planet Arcot to rescue a deep cover agent, Dr. Amanda Creason. The teams were killed in an explosion that wiped out both the colony and the system's relay. The Alliance spent weeks piecing together scattered radio transmissions. Then the Marines felt they had no choice but to send an asteroid into the relay to prevent invasion by Reapers. While it brought the Alliance some time, the men and women lost on the mission were severed both to the 103rd Marine Corps. The first fleet was stationed near the Charon relay when the Reapers, so from 65 to 80. Huh? Yeah. Blah blah, retreat, size, painful decision, 10th of the fleet. The SSV Argon Count was one of the many Alliance ships that saved the colony world Elysium from pirates and slavers during the Skillian Blitz in 2167. In order to stay with his vessel and crew, the captain refused promotion after the Blitz. Okay, so that became stronger from 65 to this. So we have Shanghai, Delta. Wait, only first and third? Yeah, fifth is here, but also 65. But that's it? I thought we did a lot more. Well, a lot of it was data and money, wasn't it? Which is good. I can use the money to buy stuff. Not to mention we got a 5% discount now. Citadel was like, please do not scan it. Destroy the thing. We were like, okay, we'll do it.
Commander.
5% faster recharge speed, not that big of a deal. We're on a tight schedule. Besides, I don't think the upgrades will carry over anyway. The whole system of, in the next game you get everything you did in this game, carries over. I think it's gone at the Andromeda. Because that's not even us.
Commander?
That's not Shepard anymore. That's, you go off to a different place. You don't get to continue the story. Your choices that you made here maybe don't even matter. We don't know. How much money I got? I got 100,000 actually. Maybe I could buy something. You know what? I mean, I'm sure I could buy something, but you know what I mean. Spectre requisitions store. Well, this is like way too expensive. Casa fabrication store. I could buy Inferno armor, power, recharge speed, power, damage, but I'd rather not. And I can upgrade weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. The M3 Katana, the Mantis, the Cruiser. What sniper am I using actually? Maybe I can give it an upgrade. I use the M92 Mantis. Is that the best option though? So this has high capacity, higher fire rate, much lower damage, much lower accuracy. Yeah, so I'm using the Mantis. The Mantis can be upgraded for 22,850. You know what? Purchase the Mantis 2. You know what? Purchase the Mantis 3. You know what? Purchase the Mantis 4. You know it. There you go. Now how's the Mantis doing? Oh, look at this baby. I don't even know if it increased, but I think it did. Enhanced scope, increased barrel, spare thermal clip, increases shot capacity by 50%. Dude, 50% though. Increases accuracy and helps aim through smoke. And this increases damage by 5%, speeds perception by 25%, enhancing aim for a brief time. Biometric sensors and auto-targeting software adjust to user's pulse, increasing aim. Although I could like... You know what? Let's ramp up the damage even. 15% increased damage. There you go. Give me that. Make this thing an insane weapon. It's already a Mantis 5. Gunsmith 3. Gunsmith 4. Gunsmith 5.
Ready when you need.
Mantis 2. Mantis 3.
Hey, Commander.
Mantis 4. And guess what? The Mantis 5 as well. Of course. Anyway, we're done with this episode. See you all in the next one. This is getting interesting. Now we can actually do the mission. We got a lot of resources and stuff. And maybe next time we'll get an email from, what's his name? Okay, the dog. This guy. Glyph, from Glyph. You know, we got a lot of data we can use maybe. Anyway, see you on the next one.